Hi and welcome to Knitalongwithme. My name is Anne. I live in Norway on the west coast and I work as a X-ray technologist and I do a lot of knitting and I also go for a lot of hikes. And yeah, well, Happy New Year. It's 2025 and I have not planned to have a 2024 go through with all of my knitted items from 24. But I thought I would just do a little mini episode to say Happy New Year. And I might also include a little footage of a little hike we had a lot of snow and then now it's all gone. It was just a couple of days of rain and wind and it all melted away again. But it was very cozy while it lasted. So we don't have a lot of snow where I live, so it was very cozy to have it just for a little while. Well, my knitting, I'm sitting in my favorite things knitwear, sweater number 18. It is knitted in rambeling with a mohair, I think. It's a long time ago that I knitted this sweater. Well, not that long time ago. I had a brioche sweater, but it was just so, too large for me. And I ripped it back and knitted this sweater and also have a lot of yarn left over. So from the scraps, I knitted this. And now I have knitted a Stockholm hat with the same rambeling yarn in brown and also included Sannes garn alpaca følgetråd. And I thought it was beautiful. And I think maybe this hat, I knitted this Stockholm hat in a red and bright pink and I love it, use it a lot, but I also wanted a more neutral color, so I knitted this and I love it. I think this is my new favorite kind of hat and it's easy to knit on the go, so I have it in my purse. I tried having socks in my purse so that I could knit on the bus or in social events, but I'm not a huge sock knitter. I think I might prefer the hats. I do love to have a lot of hats. I need hats for my hikings and I need hats that have not been out for that kind of physical activities and have been warm and everything, so I need a lot of hats in different colors and everything, and I do love this. It's just knit pearl for a long time. And I like the decreases on top. I thought it was cool, so this is a new favorite of mine. It might be many more, and I thought this could be maybe the Christmas gifts for friends in 25, maybe. Let's see when I've knitted a couple more if I'm going tired of it. And I have started on knitting my Bunadkofte again. It's not for me, it's for a friend's daughter, and with a pattern from her national dress. We all have different kind of patterns on our cloth. So this is hers, and it's 5 colors at the same time. It's knitted in Rauma fin ull, and it was a lot of work doing this, and it's quite a thick material that I'm left with. And this neckline I'm supposed to have double so that this is a bumpy road. And it's quite nice. It's lovely. Yeah. Last time I showed this I haven't got very far, but now I have completed the hem with the same kind of bumpy road. It's just one yarn over and two together, one yarn over, two together, and then we knit it on the next round. So this is coming up, but I think when I give it a soak it will be okay. I will lay it flat to dry, and I will streak it so all the loose ends will be sewn, so I don't have to weave in the ends, because I will have a seam that will hold it together, and I can just cut them off. That's nice. And you can see that it's quite a long distance for the threads. I don't normally knit color work like this because I like to twin it, so you won't put a finger in here and pull it, but with so many threads at the same time, I thought that it got just thicker, so I did it like this. And now I've tried, if you can see, just to crochet them up like this to avoid that you can just put a finger in. So maybe, but I thought that it got just a little bit bumpy on the front when I did that, so I don't know. I tried to give it a little soak and lay it flat over the night, but I think still it's a little bit bumpy, so I don't know. Maybe I will just have some have to sew like a little, what do you call it? A little bit of material. What do you call it? Well, anyway, so if you have any tips for me, just write them down below. That would be lovely. I completed one sleeve, a lot of dark stockinette knitting. In nighttime in January, it's not easy to see all the small stitches, but it was okay. It felt like forever, and now I have to do one more, and a little bit of color work at the end as well. And this is a double cuff. So yes, almost done with all the knitting. I have started the second sleeve as well, so I'm on a roll. This will be done quite soon, I hope. So I have to figure out what to do with the long stretches of threads here. Any tips would be good. So that is on the needles. Just one more. I have many more on the needles, but just one more that I'm working on. And it's from a book that a friend of mine have written, and she gave it out just this fall, and it's a book called Strikkekraft. It has 5 Norwegian designers and 5 international designers, and I have started a shawl called Vestland, and it's this one. It's a long lace shawl. It's by a designer from Ukraine. Her name is Iaroslava Rud. She's a lovely lady. I met her this summer. She was on a market, or she held some classes. And I interviewed her on my Norwegian podcast. We had a live streaming. It was so fun. Nice to meet her. Lovely lady. This shawl is just beautiful. So a friend of mine saw that I had a picture of this shawl, and she wondered if that would be nice to have as a veil. She is getting married, so she wanted to have it as a veil to her wedding dress. And wow, that is quite a task. So I have started knitting a veil. I've not gotten far, just like this. It just scratches from the wool. So this is knitted in pure silk, and it's thin, very slippery. So every time I lose a stitch, I can use hours just to mend. It takes forever to pick it up down here and then knit it all back. So I've put in some lifelines. I don't know if you can see this one, and one down here as well, so that if I lose a stitch, it won't go further than the lifeline. And that saves me a lot of hours. It has happened a few times already. But I think this will be a beautiful veil. And she is getting married at the end of August, so I have 8 months. Yes, and this has taken me now 2 weeks. So yeah, I think I need all the time I have to do this. But I think at the end I will be very happy to have done it. But it takes a lot of time, and I can't knit this all the time, so I need the black stockinette is okay once in a while. And this is my project number 1 right now, because this girl is having her confirmation in this spring, so she will need it done by then. And if there's anything they're not happy with and I have to do anything over, it will be nice to have a little bit of time to do that. So that's why this is my number 1 project. I hope I will be done in a couple of weeks, or it would be great to be done this weekend with the knitting part, so I can focus on the long thread issue and the sticking. The sticking is so much fun. I love the sticking part. And then I will be picking up for the button bands. Yeah, there will be no buttons, but I still call them button bands. I don't know why. But yeah, so that's 2025 so far. It was not a very long episode this time, and I think that in the future I will be concentrating on this, so maybe I won't be having all that much to show, just to progress and yeah, have some UFOs to work on as well. So now I will be enjoying my coffee and editing just a little bit, and maybe put in the little footage of my hike. Yeah, so thank you for watching. Happy New Year, and if you want to leave a comment or thumbs up or subscribe, please do so. That is so nice. So yeah, okay. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.